Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hey Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing well and that things are going your way and you're having a great day. Okay, so I did things differently. I'm always trying to mix it up so things aren't boring, right? I don't want you guys to be bored. So I pulled some tea leaf cards, these cards, just to see what's going on in your energy. And I got pale, time to get out of a situation. So for some of you, it's time to get out of a situation. Okay? And then I got rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, so maybe some of you are dealing with someone who's a bit narcissistic or has narcissistic tendencies or has an ego problem, but somebody is arrogant and you shouldn't cross them, okay? And then we have, maybe they're born the year of the rooster. And then we have wall, misunderstanding. Okay, so maybe some of you are experiencing some type of misunderstanding in some type of connection. And then we have candle. You will be shown the way. Okay, so you're going to figure out what to do, Aries. You're going to be shown the way. Something's going to come to light with the candle and reveal itself to you, is what I'm getting. Okay? So I have your angel message, Aries. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a rainy day here, which I love the rain. All right, if you're new here, I channel messages. The angels give me messages, and they really like to give me messages for Aries. Okay? All right, Aries. So the angels had this to say. Stop and ponder your situation. You may have been through some very difficult times, but that doesn't mean you are defined by those experiences. You are a warrior, and you have proven your strength. Carry on and conquer. Your false twin flame is not well. They lay around most of the day and can barely function at night. They drink and engage in some form of sexual activity, be that a person, porn, or thinking of you. They have made a lot of videos of them with other people and used to watch those to get off. But it is you who is their go-to for pleasure, and they think of you. They send you tons of sexual energy, and they hope you will feel it and come back to them. They don't realize you cut the cord and freed yourself from the energetic tie you two had. You know, most people don't even realize they have a soul tie to someone, but you figured that out and knew you two were energetically merged. I suppose when you feel someone else's energy running through your veins, you have to realize something has shifted in your world. Your false twin flame thinks they have no secrets from you, and you can read their mind, which you have proven you can, so they question everything. They were touched by an angel sent to help and love them, and dismissed that angel as if you were nothing. Most people wouldn't have reacted to you like they did, but most people don't carry around a ton of secrets either. When you told them you were in their mind, you sent them into a meltdown. And then you proved you were in their mind through the connection, and that made them go into a tailspin. They reached out to their ex and told them the whole story, even read them your text messages. Their ex gave them the 3rd degree and said they were always up to something stupid. Their ex hired an investigator to watch you and look into your life, but couldn't find anything on you. You are squeaky clean. The investigator was shocked. They have never ever investigated an innocent person ever. But you are innocent. They told them you must be very powerful, and you are who you claim to be. Okay, so that was a kind of long one, but your ex is still hooked on you, Aries, if you have an ex. And they use you for inspiration. Also, they think they can't hide anything from you because you can read their mind. And they became so paranoid that they even told their ex about you. And their ex hired an investigator. So I guess they have like a wealthy ex. And the investigator said that Couldn't believe it, but you're squeaky clean. Okay? So this is very interesting. All right? So just, if that resonates with you, good. If it doesn't, just leave it behind. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get a reading about the person on your mind, Aries. Okay? We'll see what's going on with them. All right, Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind, please? We have the Five of Wands. So maybe they're fighting about you, okay? Or there's fighting in their energy, okay? Some type of disagreement or competition, or I don't know. We'll see. Let's keep going. We had the World reversed, okay? So the person on your mind might feel like you two never got closure, like it's not really over. You two will always come back to each other type of energy. Okay. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Miser of Tarot, the person that doesn't want to give. Okay, so maybe they didn't give to you. Maybe they withheld. Maybe they were stingy. Maybe they're cheap, like with money-wise. Could mean a lot of things. Okay, and then we have a Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. Maybe they find you to be very nurturing, very compassionate, very loving, someone who gives, someone who's not a taker but a giver, okay? With the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify the Five of Wands and the Five of Wands. Can you tell me about the Five of Wands, please? We have a King of Cups. So we have King and Queen. Okay. Maybe the person on your mind is conflicted about where to give their love or about their feelings for you. Maybe they're conflicted about their feelings for you, the person on your mind. Okay, but can you tell me more about this King of Cups? The Sun? They could be a Leo. I have to clarify the Sun. Okay, clarify the Sun, please. The Ten of Swords? Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords? Okay. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like the person on your mind is conflicted about their feelings when it comes to you. Okay. They now realize, I think now they understand their feelings for you. With the Sun card, they're starting to come to terms with their feelings for you. Possibly. Maybe they understand now why things went the way they went, or why things had to end. Or maybe they understand now why you ended things, because we have the Ten of Swords. So they're starting to see your side of the story, the person on your mind. Okay? And I feel like they want to fix this connection with the Eight of Pentacles. I think they do, but maybe also that means that they're focused on their work. The person on your mind could just be hiding behind their work. Like they're trying to block you out and ignore the situation and just focus on financial issues they have. And they feel like there's no right choice. So maybe when they're at work, they try to figure out what to do when it comes to you two. But can't seem to figure it out. With the Two of Swords in reverse, they are confused, and maybe they don't know how you feel. Okay, but I think they know that they care about you and they have feelings for you. They do know that. But this makes them even more confused. Their feelings for you confuse them, is what I'm getting. Okay, clarify the World in reverse. It could be this person didn't give you closure on purpose with the World in reverse. Yeah. I've got the World in reverse and I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, I think this person wanted you to wait around for them. They also were trying to manipulate you because they didn't give you closure. They thought that you would come back to them, is what I'm getting. Because that's a tool that people use to try to control somebody. Because sometimes when someone doesn't give you closure, you go back to them, and it sends you into a panic, because when something's unresolved, we tend to want to resolve it as people. It's a normal thing that we all feel. There's a natural drive to want to for things to be made clear and for you to understand where you stand with somebody. So this person might have purposely not given you closure, and that's a tactic that players use. Okay. Clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse, please. They were trying to frustrate you, and maybe you are frustrated. But they're also frustrated. The person on your mind is frustrated. Okay? Let's see. Yeah. I think you've trapped this person in their head because they didn't give you closure, but you didn't seek closure. Okay? For some of you, you're all like, well, if they don't want to tell me bye, or if, I don't have to have I don't have to have things nicely wrapped up, like, whatever. So now you have this person like, what is going on? I don't understand them. When I think they're going to come back to me, they don't come back to me. Okay? It could be that. And they might be playing the victim. Okay, clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Okay. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Disappointed. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Okay. I feel like this person realizes that they withheld from you, and they didn't give you the type of affection, or they weren't consistent. The person realizes they weren't consistent with you. Okay, and they were standoffish. Okay, and they feel like a fool for doing this because they took you for granted. I feel like the person on your mind took you for granted, and it could have been a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay, now they're very disappointed by this whole situation with the Eight of Cups. Okay, they're disappointed in their behavior. They really like stomped on a good thing, and they realized that. Okay, when they took you for granted, it was like they their own worst enemy, and they know it. Okay? But they want to heal things. Okay? They want to make things right with you. They could be an Aquarius. Okay? With you, the Emperor. They want to make things right with you, Aries. Okay? And they see your value now. An Emperor is very valuable person. Okay? This is the best of the best. You can't be matched. You can't be replaced. You stand out. Okay? You've got it going on, and they know it. Okay? That's how they see you, as someone who has it going on. Okay? Clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay. I feel like this person realizes that they were emotionally immature. That they didn't express themselves well. Okay, with the Page of Cups in reverse. That they didn't give you the emotional support that you deserved or desired. Okay? And they know that they were playing games with you and they were acting childish. Okay? Now this weighs heavy on this person with the Ten of Wands, because they think that you are their happily ever after. Okay? And they let their happily ever after just walk out of their life. Okay, is what I'm getting. So they just let you slip right through their fingers, and you were the ultimate connection. You were the blessing. You are the divine love, the blissful relationship. Okay, true fulfillment, contentment, total love and support. So you were the whole package. Okay, in their eyes, you're the whole package. Okay, clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Okay, so they feel left out in the cold by you. Okay, they might be experiencing I feel like they're experiencing financial setbacks, and that also has them trapped. Okay, they're trapped by money concerns. The person on your mind, they are limited when it comes to money. So I feel like they don't think they have a lot to offer you is one of their problems. Okay, and they know that you deserve the best, but they might not have anything to offer, and they are very insecure. Okay, and maybe they ghosted you, because with the World and the Eight of Wands in reverse, that seems like they ghosted you, because there's no closure here. So their vanishing ways didn't pay off. Okay, clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Okay, they ponder this ghosting haunts this person. Okay, with the Six of Cups. They miss you, and they kind of find you to be one of a kind with the Six of Cups, I feel like. Somebody who brings a lot of joy into their life. You might be like carefree and have a very sweet spirit about you, okay? And this person walked away from like a positivity, and they miss your positivity, okay? They miss your light, your childlike essence, possibly. So maybe you're a lot of fun, and now this person's world is dark. You see how dark that card is? Okay. Clarify the Six of Cups. Okay, when they think about the past with you, they feel like that's where they messed up and that's where their happiness lies. Okay? They feel you feel like home to this person is what I'm getting. Okay? So there's something very stable about you. You're kind of somebody who is very loving, somebody who they know you would have supported them. They know you would have been there for them. They know they could have leaned on you and that you would have been there. Okay? So they feel like they gave up a foundation. Somebody who they could have built a foundation with. Okay? Because when you think of a home, you think of a solid foundation. Well, they gave it up and they missed that. So you brought some type of stability, and maybe you were a protective person. Like you were looking out for them, okay? So they know you truly care about them and you want what's best for them. Clarify the Four of Wands. The Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. All right. This person from that you know, this past person. Okay. Their home life is toxic and it lacks success. And there's nothing good happening for them. Their life, this is my life's a train wreck. All aboard. Choo choo. Okay. So the person on your mind, their life is horrible. Okay. And nothing. So also this person is living beyond their means with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And so they might be in the process of they're going to lose their home with the Devil and the Four of Wands because they're living beyond their means. So when I see this, so the person on your mind might be in foreclosure on their home, possibly, because of their bad financial. The Devil and the Nine of Pentacles means that you've dug yourself into a financial hole. Possibly bankruptcy is what I'm getting. Okay? So the person on your mind might be in the process of going bankrupt or is bankrupt. I would say financial failure for sure. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and I think that's the reading. But let's see I'll see what's upcoming for you guys in love with the tarot cards. What's upcoming for Aries, please, Spirit? The Devil. So a temptation is upcoming for you. So this person might tempt you. Okay, just be aware that they are not doing well financially. Okay. Or you might have some other type of temptation incoming that's not for your highest good. So upcoming, you're going to have a decision to make. And you're going to have to think it through and weigh things out. Weigh things out. Don't make any quick decisions, Aries. You want to make a choice that it's in the best interest for you. Okay? And if it's a tempting choice, okay, just be careful because I don't want you attached to anything toxic, okay? So your choices might come with strings, so be careful upcoming. All right. So upcoming, Spirit is saying they want you to think things through about what you really want long term. Okay? look at the bigger picture. Is it long-term success? Is it going to lead to long-term success, or is it going to lead to something that's a waste of time? Spirit wants you to really think about things upcoming. Okay? And what is it that you want? Do you want the same things as the person on your mind? You've got to think about that. Okay? Or are you two different? Or okay. So upcoming, there's going to be some type of love offer possibly, or somebody's going to ask for your forgiveness. They're going to try to make things right with you. Okay? So you've got to really contemplate. So contemplate this offer and really think it through and be sure that you two want the same things. Okay? Because upcoming, the person on your mind, they feel like they missed their chance with you. So I think they're going to try to make things right upcoming. Okay? All right. I think that's what's happening upcoming for you guys. Now let's go ahead and we'll get some more tea leaf and just see what's in the energy. Okay. We have good advice from a wise person. Okay, so upcoming, it seems like a lot of you are going to have a choice to make. So maybe seek out somebody who you feel is wise to help you. Temporary situation. So some of you are going through something temporary, okay? So maybe this too shall pass. Okay, we have July. So maybe some of you are dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, okay? Or something happened in July. We have older man, dealings or relationships with an older man, okay? So some of you are going to have possibly a temporary situation with an older man, okay? Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry, okay? So this could be you or the person on your mind. So just be careful. Spirit is saying. Okay. We have vase, secret admirer. Okay, so some of you have somebody that is into you and you might not know. Someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so for some of you, there might be a rat in your energy. Okay. All right. I'm getting a call. I hope it's just a spam call. Okay. We have apple. Temptation will test you. And we got that with the cards. Okay. So, remember, not all that glitters is gold. Okay. That's hard for me to accept too. Okay. Lion, time to act. Okay. So for some of you, you're going to have to make a decision and move accordingly, okay? Right. We have pineapple, reconciliation, okay? So I do feel like this person wants to reconcile. On your mind, the person on your mind wants to reconcile. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay. Let me get the other one. We have vine. Seek out information that will help you. Okay. So get all the facts. Okay. Don't do anything too quickly. Information is gold. Okay. There's so much power in information. And then once you have the information, then you'll know what to do and you can act. Okay? All right. We have pig, beware of greed. Okay. So the person on your mind in this reading, they are not doing well financially. So they might seek you out for your help. So they might be a gold digger. So be careful with what you do. Okay. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Okay. So it could be a greedy person needs your help. Okay. So just FYI, dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, fair man. Now this could be a woman too. Okay. Woman or man. I know it says man, but either way. Okay, we have harp, great happiness. Okay, that's great. And then we have dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so that sounds like maybe friends becoming more than just friends. So maybe some of you, your friend is your secret admirer. Could be. Okay, we have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So some of you are just going to, maybe you'll reconcile with somebody, but you'll decide that you don't want them. And then you'll just have a fresh start. Okay, that could be. We have needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Okay, let's end the tea leaves with that one. That's a good one. Okay. Let me see. I'll get you some of these. Let's get a few of these. Okay. Let me see. We have public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. All right. So maybe someone did something illegal or something along those lines and it will be exposed. Or it could be that a video comes out of somebody doing something naughty. I don't know, but someone's going to be exposed. Possibly that you know. Okay, or maybe the truth will come out about this person. The cold shoulder. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. Okay, and we got that with the cards. I feel like they deliberately distance themselves from you, thinking that you would come back to them because nobody likes to be left on red, right? Like, it's annoying. And it annoys you and it kind of messes with your head. Okay? So you're dealing with somebody who knows what works on people and they have tactics. So just be careful. This person seems very calculated that some of you are dealing with. Silent understandings, unspoken understanding creates a deep connection. So maybe you understand this person without words. Okay? They do feel a deep connection to you. Okay? So maybe you just get somebody without them having to say things or tell you things. Okay? It's a different kind of connection, and I've had one of those connections, and it changes you. Okay, so maybe you've changed and this person has changed because of this connection. Because maybe it was a different kind of connection. Okay, we have double standards. Different people are held to different standards. All right, so maybe this person thinks that they can act however they want to and get away with it, but you should act a certain way. Okay? So maybe they're a very jealous, controlling person and they expect people to just conform to their standards. Okay? And they also could be dealing with legal issues. And we know that from the cards that they could be going through bankruptcy and even foreclosure. Okay, we've got unmasking motives. Some people's true motives begin to surface. So maybe you figured out this person's motives and you didn't need closure because you already knew who you were dealing with. Okay, you figured them out. We have spill the beans. Someone's about to reveal everything, no holds bar. All right, so somebody's going to tell you a story. They're going to come and they're probably going to tell you like that they're not okay and things aren't working out for them and that they need your help, and they're going to also confess feelings, I feel like. So get ready. Some of you are just going to get an earful. Okay, we have damage. We are both hurting from this. So I think this person knows that they hurt you, but they're also hurting. We have space. I need more time to think. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I know sometimes you need space from somebody, but I guess I don't operate like that. Like, if I love you, I want to be with you. And, I don't need to think about it, honestly. Okay, but I guess everybody's different. We have paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. So this sounds like new. So some of you got something new brewing or in the works, okay? Let me see. One flipped. Okay. All right. I got quite a bit. I just went for it. I just kept pulling them. Okay. All right. We have detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my head. Okay. So this kind of sounds like somebody who didn't know what they wanted. And we got that in the cards. Okay. That this person, maybe they still don't know what they want. So that sounds like maybe there's someone else. Okay. We have Phoenix, new phase and rekindle, renew and grow, changed mind, rise from ashes. So maybe, Aries, you're the Phoenix. Okay. And maybe in the past you didn't know what you want either. Or maybe you were fine with settling and just, I don't know, but you are changed. You're different. Maybe now you know what you want and what you don't want, and you have a new mindset and you are transformed. You're a new person. Maybe this person awakened you to what you really want. Okay. We have mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. All right, so I feel like this person does realize the error of their ways. We have backstabbing. So they could have, I feel like this person deceived you, lied to you, and also they've probably been backstabbed too because things aren't going their way. We have competition, the snake, the other woman, look over your shoulder. So some of you were in a third party, okay? And maybe this person knows about you. We have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Okay? So somehow you made this person, you gave this person some type of clarity or some type of wake-up call. Okay? So maybe you threw cold water on them and walked away, metaphorically speaking. We have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Okay. And with that 6 of Cups, that's that type of energy. Like they feel the connection. They feel there's some type of familiar connection between you two. Like a soul tie, soulmate connection. Okay. We have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay. And that could be like work, family, friends, or another. But we know there was also, for some of you, another person. We have addiction. So this person, that might be one reason why they're living beyond their means, is because they have an addiction. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Okay, I feel like this person deliberately tried to make you feel unclear. Okay, and now they're left feeling. So maybe the ghosted, maybe this is this person's MO, is they ghost people and then they come back to them. Okay, and then they feel like their ego is fed. Okay, this person needs their ego fed. So they need to feel in control. So they push you away and then you come back to them and now they feel like they have the upper hand. Okay, but since you didn't go back to them, they don't know what to do. They're confused. We have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Yeah, they're not doing well financially. We have love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. Okay, so this person's going to reach out. We have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation struck by love. So some of you are going, something new is headed your way. Okay, and Cupid's going to, so love could just come out of the blue. Okay, we have the chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. So this could have been like a twin flame connection. There was a runner and a chaser. Okay, or the person on your mind, like I said, they have abandonment issues. Okay, and they chase all the wrong things. Okay, we have escape. I left when things got hard. Okay. We have healthy choices. So Spirit is saying they want you to practice self-love and self-care, being happier, love, and life. All right, so make healthy choices, and that includes people in your life. We have Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. All right, so some of you now have clarity, and you know, and you're determined to right your wrongs or to move forward with your truth. Okay, and also maybe the person on your mind has clarity, and maybe they had an epiphany. Maybe now they know what they want. Okay, they're seeing things differently. We have clock, needing time, cycles, and take time to heal, progressing. So maybe you're still healing, or the person on your mind is trying to heal. I feel like the person on your mind might be just trying to get through the day. Okay, for a lot of you from the tarot card reading. Okay, things just aren't going their way. But I feel like you are getting through things and you're working through things. Okay, let's end with some badass affirmations. Okay. My boundaries are like my eyeliner, on point and fierce as hell. Okay, so don't forget to set healthy boundaries. Okay, and a way to set healthy boundaries is to know what you want and what you won't tolerate. Okay, so if somebody's not treating you the way that you feel you should be treated, if they're not following the golden rule, then you can just say, no, I don't think so. Okay, we have boundaries. Hell yes, I've got them, and they're effing fabulous. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to protect yourself. Okay, they don't want you to get hurt. Self-love is my superpower, and I'm an effing superhero. Okay, and when you love yourself, you will attract that type of energy. Okay, when I was in a dark place and I really wasn't concerned with my higher self, I wasn't thinking about, well, how will this hurt me? Or will this lead to something bad? I really wasn't trying to protect myself. Okay. And that almost led me down a very dark path. Okay. But I kind of snapped out of it. But we all make mistakes. But at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to love yourself enough to protect yourself and to not tolerate someone who treats you poorly. Okay. Let's see. I'm strong as hell. I can tackle any shit that comes my way. Okay? And with this kind of attitude, you can take on the world. Okay? And you won't settle for less. And that includes a job. Don't settle for a job that you don't like. Don't settle for a person you don't like. Don't settle for people treating you poorly in general. Okay? You deserve the best. You deserve to be treated good and for people to respect you. Okay? All right. Success is a decision, and I'm decided to effing own it. Okay. You can conquer anything. Use that fire energy to your advantage. And when that fire within you, Aries, is powerful. Okay. Use it to bring yourself success because you are the emperor. Okay. And the emperor has it going on. So don't forget that you've got it going on and you are a force of nature. Okay. And you can take on whatever life throws at you. Okay. You've got this. Thankful for the good shit, the bad, and all the lessons in between. Okay. Yeah, because the bad teaches you just as much as the good. Well, I think the bad teaches you more so. Okay. The lessons that you learn from the bad help you get to the good sometimes. Okay. So I'm thankful for the bad and the good too. Okay. And I've awakened because of the bad. So I have to be grateful for the bad. All right. Thank you, Aries, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.